Hello everyone, my name's Alex and I'm a physiotherapist from Physiofunction, and I'm going to be taking this level 3 different strokes exercise class today. So for those of you who are new here, level 3 classes are designed for individuals who have reasonably good movement in their affected leg but may have some restricted movement in their affected arm. The class will be a combination of seated and standing exercises. So please make sure for the standing exercises you have something sturdy to hold on to for support. So it could be a kitchen bench like I am using, a table, a sturdy upright chair. Please also be aware that it is a requirement that you have somebody there to supervise you with standing exercises as needed for safety. Okay, so this week we are doing another workout focused on balance. So similar to last week, we are going to be starting with a warm-up in sitting. We will then do some activation exercises and then move into an exercise circuit, which will look at combining some lower limb strengthening exercises as well as some balance reaction exercises and some cardiovascular exercise. So it's a nice all-round exercise class, but has a focus on helping improve your balance in standing. So let's get started. Sitting nice and tall in your chair. I want you to really think about your posture. Feet on the floor, nice and flat underneath your knees. Nice big shoulder roll backwards. And let's take a nice big breath in and out here. Really fill up those lungs all the way to the bottom here. And out. Let's start by doing some nice big shoulder rolls backwards. Up, back and around. Really circling those shoulders. With all the exercises, really put your focus into moving that affected side as much as you can and aiming for as much symmetry as we can get. Big rolls backwards. Might hear a bit of creaking and crunching. That's okay. Usually it's just all those little bits of stiff muscle, tendon, fascia, which is connective tissue, or just mobilizing. I'm just wanting to try and get a bit of heat and blood flow to the area. Okay, and then let's hold our hands together and reach our hands forward, lengthening out in front of you, then pull those elbows back, squeezing shoulder blades back together. Reach those arms forward. Now, if you have the movement available, you could reach them forward separately. Think about palms facing together, make a fist and pull those elbows back, squeezing shoulders gently back together. Reaching forward, fist, pull on back. Okay, or hands can be together, reaching forward. You can try and spread those fingers, make a fist and pull those elbows back. Shoulder blades slide back and down. Reach forward and back. Squeeze those shoulder blades back and down. Forward and back. Lovely. Again, forward. Nice and slow here. We're just gently warming up, gently mobilizing those arms. Trying to start activating those muscles around by your shoulder blades, which help with that shoulder stability, help with your core stability. Remember, as we discussed last week, we really want to work on maintaining a nice stable core because that will allow for more efficient movement of our limbs, and especially around our pelvis, hips, bottom, tummy. That'll help as well with our balance. Okay, now let's place our hands on our right knee. We're going to turn to look over the right shoulder. Feel that rotation happening from your waist. You're not pulling, feel like you're actively turning. Back to the middle, hands on the left knee. Let's turn to the left, turning from the waist. And back to the middle. Good. Hands on the right knee. Turn to the right. Option now, you can reach your right arm behind you. Try and keep that shoulder in line. Try not to let it roll forward. Doesn't matter how far it goes. And back to the middle, hands on the left knee. Turn from the waist to look over the left shoulder. Option to bring that left arm behind you. You might feel a bit of a stretch in your chest muscles here. Again, you can keep your arm low. Think about that shoulder blade sitting back on those ribs. Back to the middle, let's do one more each way. Hands on the right knee, turn from the waist to look over the right shoulder. Option to bring your right hand out to the side. Shoulder is sitting back on the ribs. So you're not letting that arm roll forwards. Keeping that nice posture. Really think about feeling that shoulder blade in contact with your ribs at the back. Back to the middle, hands on the left knee, turn to look over the left shoulder. Reaching behind here. Left shoulder blade sitting on those ribs. Really feel those collarbones nice and wide. Back to the middle. Lovely. Hands on the knee now. On your knees. Let's grow nice and tall. Shoulder blades sliding back and down those ribs. Neck is long. Then reach your arms forward, let your back round. Option to drop your head. Grow nice and tall, shoulder blades back and down. Length through that spine. Round that back, draw that tummy in. Option to drop your head. Really feel that widening of those shoulder blades on your ribs. Stretching of that back body. And then shoulders slide back and down. Option, you can look your head a little bit up if you want to, but try not to look all the way up to the ceiling. Keep that length in your neck at the back there. One more, let's round and reach those arms forward. Option to drop that head, chin to chest. And then grow tall, shoulder blades slide back and down, length through your spine. Really nice. Okay, let's do a little bit of warming up of our legs. So we're going to have our right leg out straight, left leg is bent. So from the side, it looks like this. So you might need to sit towards the edge of your chair, so your feet are on the floor. Nice and tall here, long through the back. We're going to hinge forward from your hips, arms sweeping down and back. Feeling a gentle stretch down the back of that straight leg. So you're really keeping that chest and head up. The back is straight. We're bending here from your hip, okay? Not your back. So really be mindful to keep that back straight. Sweeping down and back. A nice reverse train, emu. I like to call it an emu stretch. Good. Let's do two more here. Last one. And let's change legs. So right leg bent, left leg straight. Reverse that emu. Sweeping down and back, hinging from those hips. Doesn't have to be a big movement. Trying to feel a gentle little stretch down the back of those hamstrings. Just gently warming them up. Good. Let's do one more here. Lovely. Okay, let's start by warming up those bottom muscles. So feet on the floor. You might want to shuffle forward in your chair, feet behind your knees. I want you to really think about, so we can have our hands here, we can have them down by the side. So you could think about shoulders nice and wide here, shoulder blades back and down. Push down into the floor with your heels. So you'll feel the muscles at the back of your legs and in your bottom activate. I want you to really think about squeezing your bottom as well. So feel that activation of those muscles. Remember to breathe and then relax. Again, widen those shoulders, shoulder blades back and down. Heels push down into the ground. So feel the muscles down the back of your legs activate. Lovely. And then relax. Good. And again, let's push those hands into the ground, feet into the ground. Shoulders nice and wide, sliding back down your back. Feel that activation, really feel those bottom muscles working. Gently draw in that lower tummy, really lovely posture. And then relax. Good. Let's do a couple more here. Shoulder blades back and down, palms forward if you can. Really think about turning those thumbs outwards. Tummy drawn in, push down into the ground. Feel those bottom muscles activate. This is a really good postural activation exercise. So you're really working on your shoulder muscles, tummy muscles, bottom muscles. And relax. Good. One more. Hands wide. Okay, or arms down by your side, thumbs pointing outwards. Feel the shoulder blades slide back and down gently. Tummy gently drawn in towards your spine. Push those heels down into the ground. Feel that activation. Really focus on some symmetry here. Left and right. Feel those bottom muscles working. Remember to keep breathing, hold there. And then relax. Wonderful. Okay, let's get into a little bit now of warming ourselves up a little bit further, getting our heart rate up, and then we will go into our circuit. So let's have a march. So I will discuss you the exercises. So we're going to start, we've got 5 exercises. And we're going to be aiming to do these, the circuit, between 2 and 3 times, depending on how much time we have. If we only have time for 2 rounds in the video, what you could do is rewind and complete a third round if you have time at home. So I'll talk through the exercises as we go on the first round. We're going to do a minute per exercise, and we'll have about 30 seconds to 1 minute rest between, just while we talk through the exercises. Really nice, guys. March those arms, march those legs, swing those arms. Oh dear, not doing very well with my talking today. Good. And rest. So, make sure you have a drink nearby. Have a drink whenever you need. Remember, with all the exercises, work at your own pace. Pick a pace that challenges you, but is achievable, okay? And the most important thing, make sure you pick an option that is safe for you. So especially when we are challenging our balance, I would recommend having your assistant nearby for safety, okay? So they can assist you with balance as needed, and make sure that you are challenging yourself, but within those safe limits. Okay, first exercise in our circuit is a sit to stand with an arm raise. So you can have your support nearby. If you've got a walking aid, you could have that in front of you or beside you. We're going to do a sit to stand. So option 1 is you can use your hands on your chair, arms of your chair. I don't have an arm of my chair. So use your hands on the arms of your chair, forward and up, slowly down. Okay, so that's option 1. If you want to add a bit more challenge, you could try standing without your hands and down. To add a bit more of a challenge, when you stand with or without your arms, you could stand, and we're going to try and raise our arms up, keeping our balance. So the important thing here is that you'll need your support. If you want to try the arm reach, but you need a little bit of support, you can have your chair next to or in front of, you could do it in front of your support. So you could stand here, you could have one hand on the support, raise one hand up, sit down, and then repeat on the other side. Okay, so all those options for you. Make sure that you've got your support nearby as needed. We're going to go for 1 minute. So important here, we're really working on controlling the stand and balancing. So you're moving as quick as you can with control, okay? Get my stopwatch ready. Okay, we're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Feet even. Forward, big push up. Squeeze your bottom. Option to raise hands up and down, keeping that balance. Slowly control that sit without your hands if you can. If needed, you can use them lightly for support. Forward and up. Remember to lean far enough forwards. Option to raise your hand, or you can just slowly sit back down. Keep that symmetry through your legs. Sit back down. So here, really focus on equal use of legs. Push up. Raise those arms if you can. Keeping that control and that balance. Sit back down, nicely controlled. Focusing on that affected side. Remember, make sure it's working as much as your other side. Find your middle when you're standing. Equal weight through both legs. Arms lift, so that could be both or one, or you could just be standing and focusing on your balance. And down. Okay. That was our minute, went quite quickly. Okay, so we're going to rest for a moment while I talk through the next one. So the next exercise is going to be in standing. So I want you to have your support, okay? Your hands are lightly going through the support as needed. We are going to do some step back. So I want you to think about stepping back to middle, stepping back to the middle. So it's really important with our balance. One of the things, if we lose our balance, we have the ability to step. So that's what we're going to be working on, our ability to step those legs. So it's working on both your legs' ability to step backwards firstly. Okay, so have yourself in front of your support. We're going to go for 1 minute, alternating legs. Off we go. So we're stepping back with the right, return to center, back with the left, return to center. Hands are as light as they can be. It doesn't matter how big your steps are, but you might want to really focus on that affected side, reaching back. If this becomes, so once you get more confident with the back stepping, then you could start work on increasing the speed. Remember, you want to get the control, and then we can work on increasing the speed. Try and keep that chest up when we're stepping. Really nice. We're nearly there. One more. And rest. Fantastic. Okay, the next option, next exercise is a march. So if you would like a seated, recovery, so if I watch talking to me, okay, we could come and you could do a minute of marching in your chair. If you want to stay standing, then we could do a minute of marching standing. So idea here is you're moving your feet as quick as you can on the spot, again safely, doesn't matter how high you get your legs. So we're going to go for 1 minute, okay? In 3, 2, 1, off we go. So either in your chair or standing, let's work on marching those legs. Set. So moving your weight from one leg to the other, walking on the spot, moving at a pace, again, as quick as you can safely. So your pace will be different to mine, will be different to everybody else's. It's picking something that works for you, gets your breathing rate up. If you do half of it in standing, you want to decide to go into sitting, then you can do that. That's absolutely fine. Got 20 seconds left. That's it, everyone, doing really well. Lovely work, guys. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome. The next one we're going to do is stepping again, but this time we're going to do side stepping. So I'll show you in front here. So we're going to be going one way, back to the other way, back to the middle. Very good with my descriptions as well today. Oh dear. Okay, so hands lightly on your support. Be even. Again, you're working at a pace that works for you. If this is really challenging, it might be that you need to really work on the control before you add the speed. Okay? Side stepping, alternate ways. Off we go. Step, return. Step, return. Nice upright body. Again, working on a step size that you can execute safely, confidently. If someone's supervising you, they could be close behind you. Awesome, guys, you're halfway. Keep it going. So side, return to the middle. Side, return to the middle. Apologies if you can hear something on the video, that's the garbage truck outside. Back to the middle. Return to the middle, good. One more. And rest. Lovely. Okay, while we rest, I'll talk through the last one. Get yourselves a drink if you need, have a sip if you need. Last exercise is we're going to do putting a couple of the steps together, but we're also going to be stepping forward. So we're going to do multi-directional stepping. We're going to do this round with our left leg. The next round we'll do with our right leg. Okay? So we're going to be stepping forward and back, side, back, back to the middle. So left leg, and then next round we will do our right leg. We're only going to have time for 2 rounds in this video, so if you have time and you can do a 3rd round, what I would recommend is after we finish this one, rewind to the start and then play it all the way through, and you will have done your 3 rounds. Okay? So, stand with your support on your right side, or you can have it in front. Just make sure you've got enough room to step forward. Okay? Gonna go in 3. I'll stand this way so you can see me. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Step forward with the left, return to the middle. Step sideways, return to the middle. Step back, return to the middle. Make sure you have enough room, unlike me. Forward, return to the middle. Sideways, middle, back, middle. So you're really having to work on the control of this right leg as well. Remember, the steps don't have to be big. You could just be working on really small steps at the moment. You could just do a step, a foot width in front, a foot width beside, and back. So you're working with a range that works for you. Again, as you get more confident, this gets easier. You could increase the step size a little bit. You could increase the speed. Okay, let's go 1 more each way. Good. And rest. Fantastic. Get yourselves a drink if you need one. We are going back to the top now of that circuit. We're going to go through 1 more time and then we're going to be doing our cool down. So if you would like to do a 3 rounds of this, which would be great if you have time, then I would try and rewind the video now back to the start of the circuit. If you're watching me live and you can't do that, then what you could do is wait until the end, rewind and do another round there before the cool down. Okay, so back to our sit to stands. I'm going to go sideways this time so you can see. So we're going to find our chair. Okay, nice and tall, feet are even underneath your knees. You ready? We're going to go in 3, 2, 1, standing up, reaching arms. I don't have much room here because of my ceiling. And down. So arms if you need. Remember, you could hold on, reach one arm up, Focusing on that control. Hands back if you need them. Controlling. Forward and up, equally pushing through your legs. Reach the opposite arm. Light through the hands. Control that sit down, bottom back. Keep that chest up. Up we go. Really working on that control, that symmetry through those legs. Forward and up. Reach. And slowly down. Fantastic. Okay, let's have a little rest. Going back to our backward stepping. So get yourself a drink if you need one. Okay, so our backward stepping here, back to the middle, back to the middle. Okay, so we'll give you about another 10 seconds rest. So if you get yourselves ready, remember if you need a bit longer, then please press pause and join back in when you feel ready. Okay, we're gonna go in 3, 2, 1. Light through the hands, step back, back to the middle. Remember, it doesn't have to be a big step. Think about working on your control first, and then you can start adding a bit of speed, if that feels easy for you. Making sure your hands are light as you need. Really working on those, keeping those tummy muscles working, those bottom muscles working. Awesome. Lovely, guys. Nearly there. Let's do one more. And stop there. Let's have a rest. Okay, back into our marching. So remember, you could be sitting or standing. So you could be doing your marching on the chair or your marching standing by the side. Okay, so about another 15 seconds rest. So get yourself a drink if you need one. And then we're going to start the marching. Okay, so get yourselves ready. Holding the support in front if you need, okay, or sitting in your chair. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Marching those arms and legs. Lovely. Keep it going. Awesome work, everyone. Really good. Keep it going. Keep breathing. Moving those legs as quick as you can. 15 seconds. 2 exercises and you're done. 3, 2, 1. And rest. Fantastic. Okay, we're going into our side stepping. So alternating that side step, hands in front. Remember again, we're working on control and then speed. So stepping your leg, absorbing the weight. So think about if someone knocked you or you lost your balance, it's that ability to step. Okay? So standing by your support nice and tall. You could be in front here. Okay? I'm just going to come in front so you can see me. Going to go in 3, 2, 1. Step side, back to the middle, side, back to the middle. So remember, you can hold on in front. Okay? Like this. Back to the middle, side, back to the middle. A nice exercise. This is a lovely one that you can do at home. a good thing if you've got tiles on your kitchen floor is having the tile as a target. You could even practice doing your multi-directional stepping around the tiles to give you targets to aim for. So keep going, remember you're moving at your own pace. Want to work on that control before the speed. Good, let's do one more. And stop, lovely. Okay, last one is our multi-directional stepping. So we're going to do this one on our right leg this time. So remember, we're going forward, sideways, and back. Remember, size of the step depends on where you're at with this exercise. Smaller is slightly less demanding. Larger is more demanding. Okay, so work at something that's at the level of where you're at. Okay, we're gonna go. Last one in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Forward, back to the middle, side, back. Awesome. Forward, side, back. Make sure you've got enough room around you. Side, back. Forward. Good. Going at your own pace. Lovely. Forward. Side. Good. Back. Forward. Lovely, guys. Nearly there. Good. Got time for one more. Forward. Finish the round you're on. And stop there. Awesome. Okay. So what I'll get you to do now is stand facing your support. We'll just stretch out your calf muscles. Step your right leg back. Okay, left leg is forward. Hands holding onto your support. Bend your front knee, keeping your back heel on the ground until you feel a stretch in your calf muscle. Hold that one there. Nice big breaths. And then we're going to step that left foot back, right foot forward, bend that front knee, keep the back heel on the ground. Both feet are facing forward, hold that there. Nice big breath. Keep that head and chest up. Feel that gentle stretch in your calf muscle. And relax. Okay, making your way to your chair. Okay, sitting towards the edge of your chair, let's bring your right leg straight in front of you. Left leg is bent and foot on the floor. Hands on your bent knee. Sit tall, hinge forward until you feel a stretch down the back of that straight leg. Hold that there. Nice big breath. You should feel that stretch going down the back of your hamstring. Make sure you keep your chest up, your back is straight, tummy gently in. And then we're going to change legs, left leg straight, nice and tall, hinge forward. Hands on the bent knee. Nice big breaths. Good. Okay. And let's do nice 3 big breaths in. So we're going to, as we breathe in, we're going to shrug our shoulders up. Then we're going to relax them down as we breathe out. Big breath in. And out. Relax those shoulders down. And again, breathe in. And out. Relax down. One more. Big breath in. And out. Relax down. Well done. Thank you very much for joining me today. for this Different Strokes Level 3 exercise class. Remember, there are loads of other classes on the Different Strokes Facebook page and YouTube page, so please check them out. We always recommend to do at least another 2 classes in a week to get the most out of them. Okay, so have a look and see what you can find and to add some variety to your weekly exercise routine. If you have any comments or feedback, please feel free to leave them below or to send a message to the Different Strokes Facebook page. If you've done the class, give me a thumbs up. And I look forward to seeing you all next week. Take care, stay safe, and see you all soon. Bye.